Marie, right?
Yeah.
All right, hey, we got Marie here. Terrorfied Forest, Pinckney, Michigan. She's the one that sets this all up with all of her helpers and workers, and looks like they put on a good show out there. The grounds out there with the buildings and whatnot looks like it's going to be spooktacular. But tonight, we're not here for the actual haunting season. We're here for a little bit of paranormal, I hate to say activity, but a little paranormal happenings. So Marie, why don't you tell us what you had?
I wanted to do that little bunch joke you put, spooktacular.
You
Yeah, that was
should've.
good. That was really good.
You should have.
What did you ask me now?
I don't remember. What kind of paranormal happenings have you come across?
So I started working here in 2015, and I was building a set out in the woods, and it was just me, and I thought the owner at that time was out here somewhere building as well, and there was like this whistling tune. It wasn't a bird, it was like an actual like little tune, like your like twinkle twinkle type of tune.
Yeah.
And we like to mess with each other here, so I was thinking it was him messing around with me, and I was whistling back, and it went on for a little bit, and then I finally called my boss, and I was like, okay, enough's enough, like I'm freaked out, it's getting dark. And he's like, I'm at dinner with my wife, like off property, gone. I was just me. So I shut everything down and I left. And I heard then about the story about Little Boy Blue.
Okay.
So that was fun.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
Tell us about Little Boy Blue.
So the story is that Little Boy Blue worked here many, many years ago. This has been a haunt for 22 years, and they did some other stuff here before. And that Little Boy Blue actually was on one of the sets, and he had a noose, and he thought it'd be fun to be more creative, and he put it on his neck, and he actually fell, and he hung himself. And a father and daughter are the ones who discovered him. And so Little Boy Blue, from what I've discovered and had feelings, is not bad, not mean. He's just playful and just wants friends because he's still trying to act and be part of it.
Yeah, he wants you to know he's there.
Yeah, in 2019, I met him again, and I was all alone, and I was working in our zombie land, and I was like down on the ground and building a wall, and all of a sudden I had a hand grab the back of my shoulder and just yank me back, and there was no one here. It was in the daylight, and I left. So, and then I just saw him, and this is why he's called Little Boy Blue now, because I saw him it's like 4 weeks now, in the daylight working on my clown area, and all of a sudden I just see this blue figure just walk in the daylight in the leaves in the forest.
Okay.
And I just yelled right then, like, hey, and it was just gone.
It disappeared.
I just gone, just disappeared.
Okay.
And it's right in leaves where you'd hear crunching. It's in an open area, and I walked over there. There was nothing.
Nothing there.
Nothing.
Didn't look disturbed or anything like
Nothing.
a human could have been walking through.
No, I tried to debunk all that, and there was nothing. And I mean,
wow.
you couldn't see a face or anything. It was just like blue.
Yeah.
So he became officially Little Boy Blue.
And what time of the day was this?
Probably about like 3 o'clock or so.
Okay, so
like
we
it
had
was
a little bit of
midday.
sun.
Yeah, it was day.
Midday.
I mean, it caught me that fast that I was like, who's on my property?
Right. Who's out here?
Yeah, it was him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, and then you're like, hey, and he disappears.
He's gone.
Oh, man. You scared him.
Yeah, I guess so, but he likes to play tricks on me, so
Okay.
we're friends.
And where we're at right now is called the Manor. Have you had
Yes.
anything happen while you were here at the Manor?
So I've only seen what a lot of people have seen here is the the older gentleman or gentleman in the window.
Okay.
So we'll just drive by or walk up, and it looks like there's just a figure in the window, and it's just gone.
Mm-hmm.
I get a lot of uneasy feeling when I go down into our basement, because that's like, I feel like where it's at.
So we were down there just a couple days ago.
Yeah, and we had things happen.
We did a little bit of a little EVP session down there, and we were by the Ouija board, and we had K2 light up a little bit. K2 lit up a little bit, and then right around the time the K2 lit up, what happened to you?
I got a stabbing sensation, like poke in my ankle. Like right then, it just like got me, like as though somebody took like the tip of a little knife and just poked me with it.
Yeah.
At the same time. Ugh. Yeah.
And then another worker that was here with us, Audrey, I believe her name was. She said that something was poking her as well, but I don't think it was her ankle, correct?
No, it was her wrist. So it was like about 10 minutes later. And then we just said, let's go back over to the Ouija board because that sounds like it's a great idea. And so, again, your little light like didn't move. And then it's like you went to back away and it hit, as soon as it hit red, she was walking past us and she's just like, ow. And like she got it in the wrist.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, that was fun.
We had a little bit of activity by the Ouija board downstairs. I don't do Ouija boards, so I may not be downstairs for that part of the investigation.
Yeah, we have actually also had, I thought about this, in the spider room. We had a Pentagram issue happen. Our first year here in 2019, we have a spider room, and every type of issue that could happen happened. Our walking out, our platforms broke and busted multiple times. We went through about 5 to 6 actors that just, they'd get some kind of ill sensation and they couldn't work there. And they all wore the same dress over their clothes. Oh, yeah. And my priest actually, he came through, my actual priest, he came through and he is very observant and he happened to find a little gem on the choker of the dress of a pentagram. And we got rid of that last year and off the property. And
wouldn't that be something to have though? Have that like at one of the doorways, like as you're entering an attraction, and then it's like everyone's really freaked out because whatever this thing brings.
Yeah, no thanks.
No, that would not be cool.
I don't like to go through actors that fast.
Yeah, that would not be cool.
It's hard to keep on actors.
Right.
Yeah, so that was not fun.
And did you hear after the priest came and took the pendant away, did he ever get back in touch with you and tell you anything about it, how we got rid of it, where it went?
So he didn't take it. I asked him what I wanted to do with it, and he said, I'll take it. Okay. But I had an actor that worked here before that said, can I have it? And I said, sure, as long as you don't bring it anywhere on this property. Okay. And she said, no problem. Well, she ended up not working last year, and her, along with her boyfriend, ended up like getting moved out into different areas and having a lot of issues. And like, I don't want to talk about their personal stuff, but they had a lot of bad things happen to them. Yeah. And she hasn't been back yet, so
so it could have been a little bit of some kind of hex put on that pendant, causing all this dismay.
Yeah, bye-bye, we don't like it.
Right.
Yes.
All right, well, there you have it. We have a little bit of crazy stuff going on here. Marie told us, Dennis told us, we have an interview from Audrey and our mom previous in the week, so we're hoping for a good night.
Awesome.